iRacing is a sim racing game that combines a true-to-life racing experience with an online community of virtual racers from all around the globe. iRacing offers a multitude of officially licensed cars and tracks, laser scanned with millimeter accuracy. Their car models and mechanical systems are based on real-world physics, engineered in cooperation with manufacturers and race teams. Their skill license system ranges from rookie to pro, ensuring members are always pitted against those with similar skill sets. Members are able to sign up for a weekly race series, compete in time trials, host a private race with friends, and participate in racing leagues created and run by the community. With over 170,000 members, iRacing works in partnership with renowned motorsports organizations like NASCAR to deliver virtual races based on the real-life NASCAR Cup Series, as well as many other series on the NASCAR ladder. iRacing also features team racing, providing a variety of options for members to create and manage their own teams. Race with friends or real-world teammates in full-length endurance events like the 24 Hours of Daytona, Spa 24, or the Bathurst 12 Hour. Additional partners include IMSA, World of Outlaws, Supercars, and IndyCar, allowing members to race in their very own Indianapolis 500, Bathurst 1000, Chili Bowl, and many more iconic events. This is iRacing, delivering the most authentic racing experience short of getting into a real race car. Sign up today at iRacing.com.
Welcome in here tonight, race fans. It is the dirt track at Charlotte here tonight for the Bartel Builders Big Block Series. It is the championship night here for these drivers, presented by Bartel Builders Championship Night. My name is Roger Muth, here to bring you all the racing action tonight here from the virtual Turn 3 studios. And, well, we have a barn burner for you tonight. 3 championships will be decided here tonight. One championship is actually already decided, and that's going to be the Coach's Corner Challenge Championship. Justin Fuller was able to pick that up last week, so he will win the Coach's Corner Challenge Championship. Coach's Corner Championship did consist of drivers that ran in the Best Colorful Creations Pro Series and the Bartel Builders Big Block Series. And last week's Best Colorful Creations Pro Series race did put the 51 of Justin Fuller over that threshold to pick up the points championship. So congratulations to Justin Fuller. We have a championship tonight, though. Let's take a look here at the Arts Barbershop Championship standings coming into the night. 2 drivers have a chance to take the coveted championship trophy home. Talon Carter and James Normal, both of them part of that Schoony's Country Market Rookie of the Year Championship standings. They come in right there. There's still a slim chance, and as soon as actually the one car of Talon Carter does take to the grid here tonight for logging in, he will actually have that bonus point, and it will put him over the threshold here tonight. So Talon Carter is going to actually wrap up both those championships here tonight. So the rest of the field will be battling. There you see Brian Hacker and Chris Brown. They're pretty close on points. Hacker could jump into second over James Normal. There's Justin Fuller. He is back there in fifth. So there's still championship battles and implications that will be in effect here tonight in our Bartel Builders Big Block Championship race here at the dirt track at Charlotte. Practice is over. You see it, the checker flags in the left-hand corner. They are done. 26 drivers here tonight will try and qualify into the final race of the season. So let's take a look at our first heat race of the evening. First heat race brought to us by Whiteowl Performance. This is their starting grid. Starting on the front row, Peanut Butter and Jelly, the drivers out of Pennsylvania. Starting in P number 1, it's the Jordan Hen Racing, Turn 3 Racing Network entry. This is Josiah Millen. To his outside, the driver out of Fleetwood, Pennsylvania, driving the Rags Carter Racing number 1, it's the champ, Talon Carter. Starting in P number 3, hailing out of Canada, driving car number 86, this is Kelly Dahl. Back into P number 4, driving the Upstate Racing number 4 entry here tonight. That is Scott Rayome. Driver out of Vermont, driving car number 73, the Sharon's Beef number 73. This is Vernon Woodard. Speedy Brissett will roll the Brissett Racing 03 off back there into P number 6 out of Plattsburgh, New York. Huntley, Illinois, the 11 Illinois of Brian Hacker and the Empire Racing Team number 11 Illinois will start 7th. Out of Vermont, driving car number 22, that's the Raised Iron Tubing number 22 of Dylan Rabtoy, Hogo P number 8 on the grid. And the driver out of New York, driving car number 721, James Normoyle, will start here. Shotgun to the field. All 9 drivers are out there on the field. 9 drivers on the track. Top 4 will qualify into tonight's A main feature event right out of their heat races here tonight. So, very strong field here for heat race number 1 in championship night here for the Bartel Builders Big Block Series. And we got some big news for the Bartel Builders Big Blocks. The title sponsor will return in 2023, so the Bartel Builders are back on top of the pylon next season. First, we got to finish this one off here at Charlotte. Josiah Millen going to light the fire. He is up. He is away. Green flag underway here in heat race number 1. 8 laps the distance as Millen gets a good start. He'll leave Talon Carter and Kelly Dahl back there battling for P number 2. Looks like Carter's going to have it. He'll drive it down into the corner. Millen that time got a little tight on entry. Lap number 1, though, will go to the driver of car number 40, Josiah Millen, leading lap number 1 here tonight. But Talon Carter all over the back end. Kelly Dahl making the bottom side work. 3-car battle for the race lead. Here comes Talon Carter down to the inside. He'll slide up in front of the Millen machine. So that'll bump Josiah Millen back to P number 2 on the call right now. 6 laps to go here. Heat race number 1. That transfer spot, though, as they're battling for second. Battle for 4th back here. It's Scott Rayome and Speedy Brissett. Vernon Woodard also right there. Top drivers all right now. That second group is actually starting to pull back in. Your front leaders. 5 to go. Talon Carter still the race leader. Millen now going to go to the bottom. He'll slide up a little bit. Not going to be able to clear the car number 1. Down the back straightaway they all go into turn number 3. It is still going to be the number 1 of Carter, 40 of Millen, the 86 of Dahl. Scott Rayome right there. He's caught the number 86 of Kelly Dahl now. He's been working the outside of the speedway with his number 4. So Rayome is taking over P number 4 right now. Speedy Brissett is back there also. Brian Hacker, he's starting to work the outside. Speedy's going to go down to the bottom side. There's the number 22. Dylan Raptoy's down there. Vernon Woodard down to the bottom side. There you see the Sharon's Beef entry, number 73, down on the low side. Brian Hacker trying to wind it up here, the driver with that Pathfinder's chassis entry. Popsicle sticks being wound up. It'll be 2 laps to go. Talon Carter still your race leader out front. There you see him. There's your second place battle. Josiah Millen holding off Kelly Dahl for the time being, but will he be able to continue to? Scott Rayome is getting pressure now. Brian Hacker. It'll be 1 lap to go, presented by Carpenter's Tax Service. Final trip around the speedway for Talon Carter. Where's the battle, though? There is these 2 cars that are running 3rd and 4th right now. Top 4 advance. Brian Hacker's the odd man out for the time being. Checkered flag out. Talon Carter going to start his night off. He'll lock himself in. So Talon Carter, Josiah Millen, Kelly Dahl will all go to our A main feature event. Everybody else to a last chance qualifier here tonight. So as heat race number 1 is already in the books, a good heat race start here tonight. Heat race number 2, brought to us by Whiteowl Performance, will look like this. Starting on the front row, driving car number 51 out of Georgia. This is the James Shirley entry. It's the 98 out the gate, the Griffith Stone number 98 out of Crossville, Tennessee. This is Racing Jason. Empire Racing Team's number 20. The Cerebral Palsy Foundation, number 20 of Justin McDuff, will go P3. Starting back into the 4th spot, it's the 2B entry. This is Brett Bartels, the Bartel Builders number 2B. It'll be the 99 of Cold Day, last season's champion being dethroned here tonight. So the 99 of Cold Day will start back there 5th. Ryan Holland in car number 15 out of New York will go back there in P number 6. Donald Bennett out of Kutztown, Pennsylvania, driving the 31B, will start 7th here tonight. Logan Gorey all the way out of Montana, driving car number 00 for the Smith Racing Inc. entry. He will go back there into the 8th spot. And how about old DP back there, driving car number 38? And David Payton will start back there in P number 9. So Payton shotgun to the field here. That is your 9-car field. We'll take 4 more out of this. We'll put 8 total into our feature event coming up here in just a little bit. It is championship night here for us with the Bartel Builders Big Block Series in the Upstate Racing League. There you see your big block modifieds rolling down the back straightaway. James Shirley will lead us to green. Coming into the Hanson starter shop, green flag restart zone here. He'll fire them off as we go on board with our Whiteowl Performance onboard camera. Vols Nation back there in second. It's the 98 out the gate trying to take the race lead out of 2. Not going to quite have it wound up just yet. There's the 99 of Cold Day. He'll go way, way down to the bottom. He'll try and find some hay down there. Lap 1 will go to James Shirley. He's got to the top side, so it's Shirley, it's Dobbs, it's McDuff, Day. Your top 4 drivers. Bartels is back there. He's holding off the Foxtrot entry. There you see Ryan Holland, the Showtime Graphics, number 15. He's back there sitting in the 6th spot. Doug Ungari back there trailing Donald Bennett, and David Payton's back there in car 38. Look at him. Here comes Gold Day down to the bottom side. He'll try and slide the Vols Nation entry. Vols Nation tried to cross him over, but Day did not complete the slider. Day going to hold the bottom side down here in 1 and 2. What will he be looking like off of turn 2? He'll be the new second-place car right now, so it's Shirley, it's Day, it's Dobbs, and McDuff. And McDuff better not flinch because he's got a driver hot on his heels. It is the BDS RC Wheel Dots entry. This is Ryan Holland right now, who is sitting outside the transfer spot, but he's got to get it. Got to get a move on it if you want to get there. Already 3 laps to go here in heat race number 2 of the evening. There's the transfer spot. McDuff that time a little loose, blew the tires off of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Here comes the 15 now to the inside. 2 laps to go. Battle still right here on that transfer spot. This time, Holland going to hook up the tires on the bottom side of the speedway. White flag coming this time. It'll be the white flag presented by Carpenter's Tax Service. Final trip around here for James Shirley. He's got about a half a second race lead, so Shirley should be able to walk to picking up a heat race win here. But this battle for the transfer spot will rage on. It'll be James Shirley out of turn number 4 here. He will pick up heat race number 2. It'll be Cold Day racing Jason Dobbs. And Ryan Holland will pick up the final transfer spot, putting McDuff, Bartels, and Gary Bennett, and Peyton to the last chance qualifier. Heat race number 3 will start to make its way to the grid, and this is how they will line up in your Whiteowl Performance heat race number 3. Starting on the pole here in heat race number 3, this will be the driver out of Plattsburgh, New York, driving the Reset Racing 02 entry. This is Eric Riel. Starting on his outside, the driver out of South Glens Falls, New York, the Stand RC Speedway, coach's corner number 96 of Al Smith Jr. It's the big show, Kyle Lesher, the driver from Hamburg, Pennsylvania, driving car number 13 here tonight. Kyle Lesher will start P number 3. It's the wild one, the McDuff Racing Bartel Builders 1W of Wayne McDuff. He'll go 4th here tonight, and your coach's corner challenge champion, driving car number 51 here tonight for the Aftermath Motorsports number 51. This is Justin Fuller starting 5th. Michael Peak back in action, driving the W6 entry. He will start back there, P number 6. And Kokomo's own Chris Brown from downtown looks like he has some issues. He will not make the call to the grid here tonight. And the starting final here, it's the Bearded Wonder from Wilton, New York, driving car number 45. This is Justin Smith. That's how they're lined up here. So it'll be 7 cars, 4 to qualify to join the 8 drivers that have already locked themselves in. Eric Riel's making to see if he can get a good start here. And then he can try and run away from the field. There's your front row. Smith and Riel. It's been a season of trying for Eric Riel. He has had some good runs, and he's had some runs. I believe 2 feature events missed this season. Otherwise, he has missed all, or made all the feature events. Green flag will come out this time here. The Hanson starter shop green flag is up. One driver towards the back of the field having some problems getting up underneath him with his car. Green flag will stand for the time being for these big blocks. Here comes Kyle Lesher down to the bottom side. Lesher trying to go to the front here on lap number 1. Lap 1 going to go to the driver, though, out of New York. Eric Riel will lead lap 1, but look at Kyle Lesher. He's got that car 13 really hooked up down to the bottom. He's one of those Schoony's Country Market Rookie of the Year candidates. Having a good run here. Talon Carter is his actual cousin, so the apple maybe fell a little bit farther out from the tree, but Kyle Lesher's making it work here tonight down on the bottom side. Look at Al Smith trying to work the middle side. They're 3 wide stacked up back there. Oh, Lesher gonna lift. Got a little tight that time. Rio got one heck of a run. Here comes the 45, the Bearded Wonder. From Wilton, driving the TO entry. That is going to be Justin Smith. Smith is trying to make it from the back to the front. There is the W6, Upstate RC and Hobbies, number W6 of Michael Peak. He was peeking in there. Right now on the bubble is car number 45 of Smith. There's Lesher down on the bottom. 5 laps to go. It'll be 4 to go this time. 4 to go at the line. Lesher still working the bottom side. Riel that time up over the cushion. He's going to put 4 in the fluff down in turns 1 and 2. 4 cars under the blanket. Look at Smith, though, down on the bottom. That red, white, and blue TO entry is wrapping the bottom side of the speedway. Kyle Lesher going to lead his first lap of the evening. That time by at the line. Officially had it. Little loose that time between 1 and 2. There'll be 3 wide. Oh, they're going to get back out of it. Lesher going to go for a ride. Lesher around down here to bring the caution lights out with just 3 laps to go. Justin Fuller involved. Green flag staying on for the time being from our officials, so popsicle sticks will fly here. Bring that back up for you. Now it's Justin Smith, Al Smith, the Smith Racing Inc. entries out front, popsicle sticks. It'll be white flag this time by. We'll finish this one. It'll be one of the Smiths, and then followed by McDuff. The radius between your top 3 in New York, call it about 20 minutes between the top 3. Where is heat race number 3 going to go? It looks like Justin Smith will have it. Justin Smith, Al Smith, Wade McDuff, Michael Peak will come across the line. It'll be Fuller, Lesher, Riel across then. Heck of a run there. We saw some drivers that looked like they were going to pick up some heat race wins. Unfortunately, didn't. And it looks like we've locked in 12 here, so looks like we have one race scheduled here before the big dance tonight, and that looks like it is our Whiteowl Performance Last Chance Qualifier. Last Chance Qualifier looks like this. Starting on the front row, driving the 11 Illinois out of Huntley, Illinois. This is Brian Hacker. To his outside, his teammate, driving car number 20 out of New York, driving car number 20. This is Justin McDuff. Justin Fuller, driving the Aftermath Motorsports 51, will start 3rd. James Normoyle in car number 721 will start back there in 4th. 5th will go to the 2B entry. This is Brett Bartels. He'll go 5th on the grid here tonight. Kyle Lesher, who you just saw him in the last heat race, he'll go 6th. 7th will go to Speedy Brissett out of Plattsburgh, New York. Doug Ungari out of Montana, driving the Smith Racing 00, will go there from P number 8. 9th starting on the grid here, the Brissett Racing 02 of Eric Riel. He was involved in that wreck with 2 laps to go in the 3rd heat race tonight. They got it turned around. He'll start 9th. Vernon Woodard out of Vermont, the 500 micro sprint driver out of the Devil's Bowl, driving car number 73 here tonight, will go 10th. Donald Bennett out of Kutztown, Pennsylvania, driving the car number 31B, will go 11th. Chris Brown from downtown will be a scratch here tonight. Unfortunately, his hauler breaking down. They did register the car, but unfortunately did not make it here in time. So there you see them. 13 big block modifieds here at Charlotte for the Last Chance Qualifier. Top 12 will make it to the feature event. I was just passed along that little bit of a note sheet. So, this time out of turn 4, we're going to unleash the beast. Brian Hacker says, let's dance it into turn 1. Hacker take it to the top side in turn number 1. Down to the bottom side, Justin Fuller not going to be able to hook that car up. It'll be Fuller in 2nd, McDuff back to 3rd. Here comes the 2B entry. 1 car a little bit sideways, 2 cars sideways. They're going to go 4 wide back here. Settle it down to 3 wide, 2 wide by the time they got to the stripe, but Brissett, that was Speedy Brissett in the 03, James Normal in the 721. They were all sorts of out of shape. 1 car going for the big, huge Hail Mary. That was the 721. He'll clip the front nose clip there, car number 20 of McDuff. McDuff goes down in the corner, shows his displeasure with the number 721 of James Normoyle, but they both keep it going. Also involved in that was Speedy Brissett, and Brissett just kept his right foot in it here tonight. Looking up just about 5 wide, and I believe that's Rabtoy that was down on the bottom here. just about 5 wide. Vernon Woodard, Justin McDuff, Kyle Lesher, all were right there. They made it work somehow. Remember, top 12 will make the feature event, leaving only 2 drivers going home. We already know Chris Brown from downtown Kokomo, Indiana, unfortunately going to be scratched here tonight. So that final battle for position. Right now, that final transfer spot would be David Payton there in car number 38. That Luke Oil entry right on the top side of the speedway. Out front, nothing has changed. It is still Big Daddy Brian Hacker, but that's about to change. The Justin Fuller entry with 10 laps to go. It'll be 9 to go when they come across the line. 9 laps to go. Here comes Justin Fuller down on the bottom side. The driver out of Green, New York, trying to make it work down there. Had it for a moment. Wasn't able to get there. Now Brian Hacker going to go to the bottom side, see if he can shut the door. Norm Oil was trying to make a slider there on Speedy Brissett. 8 laps to go that time. Brian Hacker still the race leader. Fuller back down to the bottom side, and look at everybody. They are closing in. 3rd, 4th are right there with this battle for the race lead. Fuller making it work down there. We haven't seen anybody roll the bottom as well as he had. Now he'll go to the top side. Brian Hacker going to run about the middle lane. Look at Norm Oil. He is back there completely hanging it out. So they go back single file for the race lead. Where's the transfer spot? There it is. Rabtoy currently holds the transfer spot over the 31B of Donald Bennett. Bennett out of Pennsylvania has to get around that raised iron tubing number 22 here tonight if he wants to have a chance to go to the feature event. One driver really struggling ever since he got clipped in the front nose piece. I believe there's some suspension damage to car number 20. There you see Justin McDuff. He has been fading through the field here. The driver out of Hudson Falls, New York. Started inside the top 5 and now is on the 10th spot looking to hold on. Or outside the top 10, actually. He is in that final transfer spot. Fuller, your race leader, but man, here comes Brian Hacker. Big Hack Daddy going to throw the slider with that Pathfinder chassis. He'll walk it up to the cushion, bank it off the cushion. 3 wide battle for the race lead. Norm Oil's now coming to the front here in the last chance qualifier. Fuller going to throw the slider. He'll slide up, put it right against the cushion. Popsicle sticks next time by when they come back around here. It's 3 to go. Hacker going to walk it up. He's going to get bumped by the 51 right into the back Nerf bars. Now the 51 going to throw the slider back on Brian Hacker. 3 wide battle. Norm Oil now going to feed the right rear to the number 11 Illinois of Brian Hacker. Speedy Brissett still down on the bottom side. Fuller is your race leader with 2 laps to go. One driver having some issues. It'll be white flag this time by. A little contact there again. Carpenter's Tax Service white flag is up here tonight in our last chance qualifier. We're going to send one driver home. Battle for the race lead, but where is the transfer spot right now? Where's the transfer car? There it is. The battle for the final spot to make the dance here in the last race of the season. It'll be Justin Fuller, James Normal, O'Brien Hacker. As, oh boy, Rio with the throw it in. Contact for the final transfer spot. Bennett will hang on. He will make the big show. So Fuller will actually pick up the last chance qualifier win there. So Justin Fuller and Brian Hacker coming down to the final little bit to figure out who was going to win that one. And man, the heat races were good here tonight. The last chance qualifier was good tonight. Now we got 40 laps to see who will pick up the final race of the season here tonight. It's the Bartel Builders Championship night here with the Bartel Builders Big Block Series presented by the Upstate Racing League. We're going to take a quick break here from Charlotte. We're going to get the invocation in for you race fans, and we'll be right back here to finish things off in Charlotte.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly wailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rackets regular, the boats bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Welcome back here tonight, race fans, to the dirt track at Charlotte. You see the dirt is all lit up. It's ready to go for your feature event. Before we get there, though, we have a special guest here talking to us tonight. Kyle, out of Hamburg, Pennsylvania. Lesher, tonight you had a good heat race. Tell us what happened there.
Well, I just got a little too high, and I was running the low line pretty well, and my teammates and TeamSpeak told me to go one lane lower, but Justin was kind of already there. Made a little mistake, and just an unfortunate series of events there got me turned into the back of the field.
Well, you had to go to the back of the field. Didn't make it out of your heat race, but had to go to that last chance qualifier, and you look pretty strong there. You will make your 5th start here in A-Main competition action as you're one of those Schoony's Country Market Rookie of the Years. Well, final time to get it done tonight, Big Show. What do you say?
Yeah, I'm fairly confident. There's a lot of track left out there, a lot of grip left, so that makes me a little more comfortable.
Well, it looks like we're ready to start this one off here tonight, Kyle, so good luck here tonight. See if you can park it in victory lane.
Thank you.
There you heard it from the driver out of Hamburg, Pennsylvania, Kyle Lesher, one of those Schoony Country Market Rookie of the Year candidates. We'll see where he will start here tonight, 19th, to make the call for him. But it is time to light the fire underneath these big block modifieds. It is time for your feature event starting lineup here. And starting P number 1, the driver out of Fleetwood, Pennsylvania, driving the Rags Carter Racing, number 1 of Talon Carter. Starting next door to him, driving car number 51, will be the 51 of James Shirley. Back in P number 3, hailing out of Wilton, New York, it's the Bearded Wonder, number 45 of Justin Smith. Josiah Millen out of Kutztown, Pennsylvania, driving the Turn 3 Racing Network, Jordan Henn Racing, number 40. He will start 4th. It's the number 99 of Cole Day. He will start back there, P number 5 on the grid. Starting in the 6th spot, out of South Glens Falls, New York, driving the coach's corner, number 96. This is the boss man, Al Smith. Starting P number 7, hailing out of the western side of Canada, driving number 86 here tonight. This is Kelly Dahl. Starting into the 8th spot out of Crossville, Tennessee, driving the 98 out the gate here tonight. This is racing Jason Griffith Dobbs. He'll start 8th. 9th will go to the Bartel Builders, number 1W, the McDuff Racing of Wayne McDuff, starting 9th. And rounding out the field here tonight for our feature event in the 10th spot, actually that is, starting in 10th, is car 4 of Scott Rayome. It is the Foxtrot Number 15 of Ryan Holland out of New York. He'll start 11th. Michael Peak driving the W6 is back in action. He'll start 12th on our grid here tonight. Starting in P number 13, it's the Coach's Corner champion. Car number 51, the Aftermath Motorsports entry, Justin Fuller, will go 13th, while the driver who puts 11 Illinois on the side, this is Big Daddy Brian Hacker in the Pathfinder's chassis, number 11 Illinois. He'll go 14th on the grid. This driver is one of those Schoony Country Market Rookie of the Year candidates, second coming into the night. This is James Normoyle driving car number 721 and 15th. Back there in the 16th spot, out of Montana, driving the Montana Brands, 00 for the Smith Racing Inc. entry. This is Doug Ungari. Speed Brissett out of Plattsburgh, New York for the Brissett Racing 03. He will start 17th. Out of Spirit Lake, driving the 2B here tonight. The Bartel Builders 2B of Brett Bartels will go 18th on the grid. The Big Show, Kyle Lesher out of Hamburg, Pennsylvania, will start 19th. DP in the Luke Oil number 38. David Payton will start 20th. Justin McDuff, J-Mac, driving car number 20 for the Empire Racing Team out of Hudson Falls, New York, will start 21st, while the driver out of Vermont, driving car number 73, the Sharon Beef entry, this is going to be Vernon Woodard. He'll go 22nd on the grid. Final row then, the Ray's Diane Tubing entry out of Vermont, driving car number 22. Dylan Rabtoy will go 23rd. 24th on the grid. Final starter here tonight, all the way out of Kutztown, Pennsylvania, driving the 31B. This is Donald Bennett. That's your 24-car field here tonight in Championship Night. The Bartel Builders Big Block Series Championship Night here for the Upstate Racing League. We will crown a champion for the second year in a row. And I can officially tell you tonight, race fans, that is your champion right there. He is out front. He drives car number 1 out of Fleetwood, Pennsylvania, the Grand Central Tap Room. Talon Carter will be our champion here tonight. He will lead us till green flag racing action. Put 40 laps on the board out of turn number 4. The Beast from the Northeast are live. Green flag racing. Carter goes straight down bottom side, catfishing around the inside. He'll lead down the back straightaway over Shirley. Shirley's got competition as Carter slides up to the top shelf. Cole Day gonna hit a Ute tire down in turn 3. It'll be Talon Carter now top shelf boogieing around the speedway. One car around. The 99 of Cole Day goes around. The 1W of McDuff has gone around. So the caution lights coming on immediately here tonight. And there you see the setup by Schwartz, number 99 of Cole Day, rolling away. He was down to the inside there, hit the Ute tire 1 lap previous to that. Did he get the Ute tire again? Take the look. There's the 99, hits that Ute tire down there, but was able to carry the left front over. Got a little help from Kelly Dahl, then the 1W of McDuff, nowhere to go. He gets piled into. Right on board with our Whiteowl Performance on-board camera with the 1W of Wade McDuff. There you see the tap in front, and then he'll go around and he winds up on a tire. Was able to get the big block off there, but he ends up on a tire. So we're getting re-racked, restacked here tonight. We, of course, do got to thank all the race fans that are tuning in from wherever you are tuning in. We appreciate your continued support here with the Bartel Builders Big Block Series. And, of course, well, the Bartel Builders are focused on providing high-quality service for your construction needs, whether it's new constructions, repairs, installs, or damage repairs. The Bartel Builders have you covered for all your needs. Based in Spirit Lake, Iowa, contact them today for all your home repair needs. We had the big news break right before we came here to Charlotte that, of course, Bartel Builders, they will be back for season number 3 with the big block modifieds with the Upstate Racing League. They will take the title sponsor next season, so we got to thank them for their continued support here and the huge news coming into the off season. But first, Talon Carter has to pick up this championship, which he has already clinched. Now he's just got to go out and see if he can pick up another win. Green flag back into the air. The Hanson Starter Shop green flag is up. Talon Carter takes us to turn 1. James Shirley, though, still locked in a battle. There's Josiah Millen down the back straightaway. Him and that Jordan Henn Racing number 40 is top shelf. He's got the 98 coming with him. Somebody going to make a little contact. 3 wide. They're going to put the boss man, Al Smith Jr. in the middle. Junior in the middle, almost 4 wide racing. There was Dobbs. There was Smitty to the outside. Now the W6. That's Michael Peak. 3 wide still down the back straightaway. Smith still in the middle. Little bit of bumper tag up on the top shelf. One driver going to get squirrely. One driver going around. That's going to be the 38. The DP will go around. We stay green for the time being, but a big stack up down there on the front straightaway. Everybody chasing Talon Carter. Looks like the 38 will actually get himself to pit road, so we're actually down to the infield, so we stay green. Carter, still your race leader, about a half a second out on the 51 of Shirley. Then it's Millen. Smith is right there also, sitting in that 4th spot. Dobbs is back there running into 5th, but boy, look at the battle. This is all the way back here for 15th on back on the grid right now. And you're watching Kelly Dahl. That is also the 73 of Vernon Woodard and Justin McDuff. They were 3 wide racing, and just up ahead of them, they're 3 wide also. That's the 03 of Speedy Brissett. He'll go around the 99 of Cold Day. Kyle Lesher's down on the bottom side of the speedway, still making some hay down there. Brian Hacker also down low back here outside the top 10. Dobbs has some company, though. His name is Michael Peak, and he is coming. That Showtime entry now going to go down to the bottom side. Can Peak take the spot? Slide job from the bottom to the top. Elevator going up. Michael Peak had it for a moment. Now he'll have to roll around the top side. Dobbs going to slide up. Now James Normoyle going to slide up in front of the W6. 2 of those Upstate RC and Hobbies entries. Battling it out inside the top 10. Oh, one driver going to go up into the wall, fed the right rear. That was Fuller into Ryan Holland. Holland keeps it going, but that Upstate RC and Hobbies entry was well on its way to climbing the fence. One car way up and into the fence line. That is the coach's corner, number 96 of Al Smith. Caution lights will fly that time. As the 96 of Al Smith Jr. bringing out the caution flag. He was up into the outside retaining wall to bring out the caution flag here. Caution flag number 2. There's the 96 of Al Smith trying to get around the 51 of Fuller. So battling Fuller down into the corner. Oh, Smith looks like he just got tight, and that car is just going to ride the wall. Oh, and actually something else triggered there on the caution flag. Didn't quite see who was all involved. I know it was up towards the front of this one. Looks like Racing Jason, James Normoyle, and Michael Peak all getting together, and all drivers actually turning them around and keeping them going. Right on board with James Normoyle. Spins it around, that Pro Power engine. Hammers back in. Looks like the number 96 of Al Smith Jr. is crab walking. The officials here tonight will send him to the back of the field. So Smith will take his spot at the back of the field. It'll be Talon Carter, James Shirley, Josiah Millen, Justin Smith, James Normoyle, your top 5. So Normoyle, Peak will all hold their spot. The 98 of Racing Jason will drop to the back of the field also. So championship night. Everybody trying to have themselves one final good run of the season. While we get ready to come back, Green Flag Racing, we can officially tell you that your Schoony's Country Market Rookie of the Year this season has wrapped up that championship also. Talon Carter going 2 for 2 on his championship hunt this season with the Upstate Racing League. He'll take the Bartel Builders Big Block Series title, along with the Schoony's Country Market Rookie of the Year. So congratulations to Talon Carter for picking up another championship. 2 in the bag tonight. All he's got to do now is parked in victory lane. Carter leads us back. Green flag is up. Here we go. Carter going to go straight to the top side here, leading James Shirley, Josiah Millen, and Justin Smith. Everybody just right up against the outside. Look at the James Normoyle entry. He's down around the bottom side. He's got Scott Rayel. Look at him, 4 wide stacked up back here. 4 wide. That was the W6 entry there. Michael Peak, who was 4 wide with Brian Hacker, Justin Fuller, and I believe that was Speedy Brissett. That was the 0-3 of Speedy Brissett. Now Hacker going to go down to the bottom side. The 0-0 of Ungari a little bit sideways down to the bottom. They're 3 wide at the back of the field. Also back there right around the 20th position. Lesher, Woodard, Dobbs, and Rabtoy were all 4 wide there for just a moment. 3 wide, 4 wide, back to 3 wide right here. Bartel's up into the outside wall. He's trying to catch it. Here comes the 99 of Cold Day. Oh, the 15. Ryan Holland was out of shape. He went from the bottom side to the top side and top to the bottom, and then I believe he got into it with the number 86 of Kelly Dahl. So the third caution flag of the evening coming out here with just 25 to go. 24 to go now. Talon Carter still the race leader, but what happened here with Ryan Holland? Watch the 15, the Upstate RC and Hobby Showtime Graphics entry. There you see Bartel's had the problem, banged doors a little bit. Holland then tried to drive it from the top to the bottom. Right on board with Kelly Dahl. Kelly Dahl down on the bottom, minding his own business. No idea it was coming from the outside. Justin McDuff also going to get a little piece of that in car number 20, the driver out of Hudson Falls, New York. So that'll put us to a little bit of a slow. There you see the number 15 of Ryan Holland. He is going to try and keep his car out there. He is crab walking 2 cars with some broken suspension parts here tonight. The 96 of Al Smith Jr. and Ryan Holland both having some suspension damage. Talon Carter still the race leader. He has led since the drop of the green flag. Has not really been challenged. Opening stint of the race opened it up to about 7/10 of a second race lead for the driver out of Fleetwood, Pennsylvania. Looks like we're going to double them back up 2 by 2. So it will be Carter, Shirley, Millen, Smith, Normoyle, Rayom, Fuller, Ungari, Hacker, and Michael Peak rounding out the top 10 here. When we come back into the restart zone, you see all the big block modifieds doubled up here, ready to go. Coming into the Hanson starter shop restart zone. Carter bringing them down nice and slow. He'll hit the gas. He'll lead us into turn number 1. He'll go to the top sides where he's been all night long, right up against the boards. Youngster not afraid to let it all hang out and eat here tonight. It'll be Carter, Shirley, Millen, all single file as they work down the back straightaway. Normoyle down on the bottom side. Bumper cars tagging at the top of the fence line here. 23 to go. Bumper tag between a couple of the New York drivers. That was Smith, Normoyle, and Fuller. Here comes Scott Rayome. He's going to try and cross them all up down the back straightaway. Tried to go right through the middle, but that closed up between Fuller and Normoyle. Brian Hacker back to the top side. Doug Ungari's right there. Speedy Brissett still wrapping the bottom side. Talon Carter still pulling away with this one here tonight. See if he can hang on. The youngster's already wrapped up a couple championships. Cole Day going to go around on the 99 as that will bring out our 4th caution flag, which is 22 laps to go here tonight in our Bartel Builders Big Block Series tonight for the championship here. And last season's champion Cole Day wrapped up in this one. See what happened to the driver of the number 99. Take a look right on the outside. Sends it in on the top side, and oh, the W6 looks like maybe backed out of the throttle, and Cole Day was coming in for it. Whiteowl Performance onboard camera, Cole Day. Looks like he tried to get back into the throttle, then the Bartel's entry. Nowhere to go. Brett Bartel's involved, the 31B of Donald Bennett, the 1W Wade McDuff also having a little piece of the wreck action there. So that just slows us to a little bit here. While we have time, once again, we got to thank the continuous support from all of our fans out there tonight tuning in. Dean Reynolds, of course, down south, down in Florida with the Big Block Modifieds. They're getting ready to kick their season off here in the next couple of days. Hope you guys put on some good shows. We'll be watching back home here in Pennsylvania. Can't wait to see the Big Block Modifieds back on the racing surface up here in New York, Pennsylvania, New Jersey. Catch them down in Delaware. All over the Northeast. But Talon Carter, we're settling for the virtual big blocks here, and Talon Carter will lead us back to green. Back into the Hanson starter shop, green flag zone. Carter and Millen down on the bottom. Fuller playing bumper tags. We'll go green. Not that good of a start that time for Carter. Shirley's going to be able to go to the outside. Carter down low. He knew he didn't get a good start. He'll have to work down the back straightaway. He had to tiptoe around the bottom. He's still the race leader, but Shirley got to go to the top side. Millen got to go top side. Can Carter hold off and defend? At the line, Carter will have it. Now he's down to the bottom side. James Shirley goes top side. Josiah Millen's also there. One car way deep into the corner. That was the 4 of Scott Rayome, and that's going to put a big pile up. Caution lights on. 5th caution light of the evening coming on all around the speedway. What happened to the 4 of Scott Rayome? Other cars rolling away from that one. Rabtoy, Dobbs, Lesher, Bennett, all involved here. What happened to the Brissett Racing number 4 of Scott Rayome? Watch him. He's down to the bottom side here. Sends it off in the corner. Oh, got that Ute tire and washed right up the speedway. Justin Smith nowhere to go. Brian Hacker, Speedy Brissett. There's Kelly Dahl, the 99 of Cole Day. Everybody involved. Bennett actually going to go down through the infield to miss that one. Right on board. Scott tried to get the car to turn around, and when it does turn around, it's facing the wrong direction, and everybody coming in. So he tried to hold it off everybody, and unfortunately got it turned around and backed it into the wall. Talon Carter still the race leader. You just saw he went down on the bottom side of the speedway. We'll see if he continues to do that. One of the biggest movers and shakers, though, here tonight. It's one of our Schoony Country Market Rookie of the Years. This is James Normoyle. He's been able to pick up 10 spots since the drop of the green flag. And you see that 721 has a little rear end damage. He's been involved in a scuffle or two here tonight, but if you can find me a driver out there that has a clean car that's not inside the top 4 right now, I would, well, we got to say there might be something wrong with them. I don't know. So Normoyle will restart back there into the 5th spot, though. Justin Smith has fallen back 3 spots since we went green flag racing. Talon Carter, though, will be the first one into the Hanson Starter Shop restart zone. And there he is. He caught Shirley sleeping that time. Green flag back up. It'll be 19 laps to go for Talon Carter. Carter leaves them all in the dust back there. Fuller going to be the first one to step out of line from the top shelf as they were single file on the restart. Here comes Normoyle. Normoyle going to go down way to the bottom. Fuller going to gas it up and try and hold his spot on the outside. He'll be able to hold on to it for the time being. Now Normoyle going to have to go right back in line. There's the 00 of Doug Ungari to the inside of the Bearded Wonder of Justin Smith. 2 of the Smith Racing Inc. entries right now carrying the banner. They are running currently 6th and 7th, but Brian Hacker's going to try and split that up here at the dance. Of course, those are the 2 better-looking Smith Racing Inc. drivers, both of them at least having beards. Al Smith, one of the imposters of the race team. Doug Ungari going to really hang it out that time down the back straightaway. Trying to really hang on here tonight. It's been a season of trying for Doug Ungari. Last season finished inside the top 10 of the championship standings. This year, a little bit farther back than what he would like to be. There you see him funneling back into line in the 8th spot. Bartel's in the 2B is right there also. Carter's going to see 15 laps to go. Still the race leader. Only a couple drivers down to the bottom side. That's the 45 of Justin Smith. He went down to the bottom side with that TO Pro car. Bearded Wonder, though, he's under attack. One driver way down to the infield. I believe that was car number 51 of James Shirley. Looks like he has had some problems. He will pull it to the infield. So as he pulls it to the infield, that'll put Millen now into 2nd. Justin Fuller is in 3rd. James Normoyle back there into 4th. Brian Hacker's 5th. Now it will show Justin Smith as being in 7th. 13 laps to go. 2 cars off the raceway. Shirley and Peyton, both drivers being scored back there, 23rd and 24th. Battles back here. This is the battles, well, looks like from 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th. And how is the 18th place driver still out there and turning laps? That's the number 96 of Al Smith Jr., the driver out of South Glens Falls, New York. How is he still making that number 96 work around the speedway? He's had suspension damage since the drop of the green flag, basically. And he has worked his way back up inside the top 20, and he is still going for it down on the bottom side of the speedway. So Al Smith having himself a night. He will never roll over. He will never give up. So with 10 laps to go when they come back around here, here's the battle for our podium spots. It's Carter, it's Millen. So Peanut Butter and Jelly running 1 and 2 as the caution lights are on. Caution lights on here for the 6th time as it looks like the driver out of Hamburg, Pennsylvania. The number 13, Big Daddy, Kyle Lesher. Gonna get turned around here to bring the caution flag out, it looks. Couple more drivers involved. Kelly Dahl, Scott Rayome. Looks like he may have had a little piece of it. Take a look here and see what happened to the Big Daddy. He's got the 15 of Holland right behind him. Holland going to get into the right rear tire, send Lesher hard into the outside wall. And then they all stack up behind. There you see the 73, Vernon Woodard check it up. Take a look here. The bar camera with Kyle Lesher. Just gets hooked there into the outside wall from the 15 of Holland and up over. Then you see everybody coming. Vernon Woodard going to hit the hooks. The 86 and Scott Rayome also going to go around. So a couple cars go around and bring out the caution flag here. Talon Carter, he has led the whole race so far. But we're going back. Race going to be 9 laps to go. Remember, we talk about it on a weekly basis. Peanut Butter being Talon Carter and Jelly being Josiah Millen. Drivers that live 5 minutes from each other and compete here on the iRacing.com platform. Well, I can tell you, if something happens between these two drivers, you might see somebody actually showing up at their doorstep. It'll be Carter that leads us back into the Hanson Starter Shop restart zone, though, followed by Millen. Then it'll be Fuller, Norm Oil, Hacker, Smith, Ungari, Bartels, Speedy Brissett, Michael Peak, your top 10. Talon Carter going to lead us back in here. He says, now is the time to fire. He fires off, and he gets a great start. He'll get away from the field. Talon Carter leads by about 4 car lengths down the back straightaway. Millen is there. He's got Fuller in his mirror. Here comes James Normoyle now down, rolling the middle side of the speedway. Can the bottom to the middle side come in here tonight for James Normoyle? 8 to go, 7 to go when they come back across the line. Hacker is also right there behind James Normoyle. Don't want to step out of the line here and have something go awry at the end of this one. 7 to go. Talon Carter going to show us across the line. Vernon Woodard in the battle back here with Justin McDuff. First cars that are side by side outside the top 10 currently with just 7 laps remaining. 7 laps remaining. James Normoyle says, I need to figure out a way onto the podium. Fuller, who started off the season very hot here with the Upstate Racing League. Oh, Normoyle into the outside wall. Hacker going to get into him, but he's going to get saved as the caution lights are on. The 7th caution flag of the evening coming out. I'm being told it's, oh boy, a very torn up Upstate RC and Hobby Showtime wraps. Number W6 of Michael Peak. There you see Peak on the outside, Day down to the bottom side of the speedway. Peak going to get himself up into the wall, and unfortunately that open wheel front right tire going to go up into the wall, suck him around. Tried to get back into the throttle, and actually it was the right rear that dug into the wall before the car got swung around and bounced that right front back off of it then. Taking a peek at it, just looking and looking like James Normoyle, still the biggest mover and shaker at the dance. Lights on. The safety truck will go off here tonight for that iRacing.com Silverado pace truck, so it will head to pit road. 5 laps to get it done here tonight for the champion of Talon Carter. Just needs to put the icing on the cake. Carter, Millen, Fuller. Into the Hanson starter shop restart zone. Millen trying to bump Carter to get him going. Maybe a little bump draft here tonight. Green flag back up. We're racing again here at Charlotte. Five to go. It'll be 4 to go when Talon Carter comes back around. Everybody pretty much high and wide except for Doug Ungari with 4 laps to go. Ungari and Bartels, the 2 drivers there around the bottom side of the speedway, trying to find something, if anything, with 4 laps to go to try and advance their spots. Everybody else has gone top shelf here tonight. Hacker trying to advance his spot, too. He creeped up there with 3 to go on the number 721 of James Normoyle. Normoyle going to put him right up against the boards and let her eat here tonight. Talon Carter down into 3. He'll run a little bit of a half slider line to protect himself. Popsicle sticks getting wound up. It'll be 2 to go. The band is getting ready. 2 to go down the back straightaway. Talon Carter. Caution lights will come on. We will not get the white flag. Throw it back. Caution lights on. And it's going to involve some of the front runners here. It will involve the 11 Illinois, Brian Hacker, and James Normoyle bringing out the caution lights. Normoyle was running in that 4th position. It looks like he almost got into the back of Fuller down the front straightaway. Sends it off into the corner, and just a little bump there to Normoyle, and it's actually going to pull the 11 Illinois of Hacker around. Cold day. Talk about the driver that's just been in the wrong spot at the wrong time all night long. He gets involved. Little tap, and around he goes, and that car's going with him. Brian Hacker winds up on his lid, and the car does roll back down the speedway and comes back around, but boy, race fans, you like racing? Well, how about this? We're going to give you a little bit extra racing here tonight at the Charlotte Dirt Track. Talon Carter, Josiah Millen, same 2. They've been up front 1 and 2 all night long. Talon Carter wanted to see that Carpenter's Tax Service white flag, and he wanted to file those taxes away for the season. But now Millen will get a second chance at this. So we didn't get the white flag, so it will be a 1-lap shootout, it does look like here. Green flag is up. It's the final trip around the speedway, they tell me. Presented by Carpenter's Tax Service. Carter to the bottom. Millen going to try and wind it up down the back straightaway. Final ditch effort. Millen going to go to the outside. Can he get it done? Talon Carter says no, thank you, Josiah, at the dance. Talon Carter going to pick up the victory here tonight at Charlotte to put the icing on the cake of his Big Block Modified Series season. Came in as the Schoony's Country Market rookie this season, and he has just absolutely mopped the floor. 7th win of the season. 5th straight win. Nobody has gone to victory lane since we were at Lanier. He won the Dan Dubuque Memorial. He won at Fairbury. He won the Adirondack Picker Night at Cedar Lake. He won the Schoony's Country Market Night downtown at Kokomo, Indiana. And now he will win the Bartel Builders Championship Night here from the dirt track at Charlotte. Your champion right there, Talon Carter. We will catch up with Talon Carter here in just a couple of moments, race fans. There you saw Wade McDuff go on by there. He was giving a little bit of congratulations to Talon Carter. So it'll be Carter, Millen, Fuller, your top 3 here tonight. Justin Smith and Doug Ungari finishing 4th and 5th. Speedy Brissett, Cold Day, Brett Bartels, Justin McDuff, and Dylan Rabtoy. Hang on right there, race fans. We're going to get a full breakdown of your points championship after this. We'll take a quick break. We're going to tally them all up here at Charlotte. We'll be back to talk to your top 3 drivers and then those point standings that you've been all waiting for.
iRacing is a sim racing game that combines a true-to-life racing experience with an online community of virtual racers from all around the globe. iRacing offers a multitude of officially licensed cars and tracks, laser scanned with millimeter accuracy. Their car models and mechanical systems are based on real-world physics, engineered in cooperation with manufacturers and race teams. Their skill license system ranges from rookie to pro, ensuring members are always pitted against those with similar skill sets. Members are able to sign up for a weekly race series, compete in time trials, host a private race with friends, and participate in racing leagues created and run by the community. With over 170,000 members, iRacing works in partnership with renowned motorsports organizations like NASCAR to deliver virtual races based on the real-life NASCAR Cup Series, as well as many other series on the NASCAR ladder. iRacing also features team racing, providing a variety of options for members to create and manage their own teams. Race with friends or real-world teammates in full-length endurance events like the 24 Hours of Daytona, Spa 24, or the Bathurst 12-Hour. Additional partners include IMSA, World of Outlaws, Supercars, and IndyCar, allowing members to race in their very own Indianapolis 500, Bathurst 1000, Chili Bowl, and many more iconic events. This is iRacing, delivering the most authentic racing experience short of getting into a real race car. Sign up today at iRacing.com.
Welcome back here, race fans, tonight to the dirt track at Charlotte for the Bartel Builders Big Block Series, presented by the Upstate Racing League. We have been all over the country with these Bartel Builders Big Blocks, and it all came down here to Charlotte, the 12th week of the season, where it gets you caught up with all the championship points after our podium finishers interviews. We have to start them off because all the race fans that are out there tuning in tonight to figure out what their driver has to say at least after this race here at Charlotte. Let's start things off down with the driver that will finish third place here tonight, Justin Fuller. Fuller, you started the season off with a win, and here at Charlotte, you pick up a championship and a podium finish. The championship is the Coach's Corner Challenge.
Yeah, we started off with 2 wins, actually. Started off really good, and then just lost our way throughout the season, so I don't know what happened there, but good way to end the season. I think I finished third here last season also, so not a fan of this track until it gets really slick and it's very top heavy, so that's what it boils down to, I guess.
You talk about the track going to the top shelf here. Was there any grip? We did see on that one restart Talon Carter go down to the bottom. He was actually able to hold on to his top spot. Would you ever think about moving to the bottom to try and find anything down there?
No, because I didn't try it, and the top just had a lot of speed in it. Josiah and I were so close on speed, I couldn't get by him. I don't know, even if I did get by him, I would have pulled away from him. So, really, it was just a one-lane track, in my opinion.
Well, it may have been a one-lane track here, but you had a fast hot rod all season. And, well, who do you got to thank? Because, I mean, I know there's a lot of people back home that at least helped you when it wasn't over on the asphalt program. It was definitely here on the dirt side on Sundays.
Yeah, I thank Al Smith for all he does with this league and series that he does. You know, it's a lot to put up with, and he does a really great job keeping everybody's heads level for the most part. Thank you for putting on the broadcast all season. We got one more to go Thursday night. I'll go back and watch this tomorrow at work. I got to thank all my teammates at Aftermath Motorsports. None of them raced with me here on the dirt side, but Trey Edson, EJ O'Rourke for racing with me over on the asphalt side. Great for keeping my cars looking fresh. This is 2 seasons in a row I've had this Pantene, so I might throw a wrench in his plans and get a new one for the next season. This one wasn't too much good luck this year. Thank KH Suspension, Hill Motorsports, Merrill Acres, Green Bowl Drome Thanks to Bartel's Builders for sponsoring the series and sponsoring this race. So I think I might have got third in points. I don't know. I don't know how high up I got. I know I was fifth coming in tonight. I know I got fourth for sure. I just don't know if I got third. So good season. Looking forward to next season. And yeah, about it.
There you hear it from the 51 of Justin Fuller. He will finish on the podium tonight, picking up 10 spots from where he started, so he'll finish third. 1 spot up in the running order. He drives out of Kutztown, Pennsylvania. Josiah, you battled with your peanut butter and jelly sandwich sharer up front there. How did the night fare down for you, as this is, I believe, your second podium of the season?
Yeah, I just want to congratulate Talon on his rookie season, winning the championship. He's fast all year long, and as far as a battle tonight, we were in a heat race together. We didn't battle much because he drove away, and same with the feature. I was able to get into second, but that's all I had. Talon was fast around the top. Like Fuller said, it was a top-dominant track, which I like. Charlotte, I like when it gets up to the wall. You really got to be up on the wheel. But it just, everyone was matched for speed. I was waiting for a slide job from Fuller there towards the end, but he didn't throw it, so.
So you're able to hang on to second place, and a great run for you here tonight at Charlotte, and maybe a little bit of a down season for you. You came into the night outside the top 10. This may put you inside the top 10. We're still waiting for that official word here tonight. So, I mean, a top 10 finish, possible pending in the championship?
Yeah, that's what we were looking for coming in tonight. I had to miss a few races this year, just for family things. I guess that comes with running Sunday nights, being a little busy during the weekends, but thankful for some of those drop weeks and a couple good finishes. I'm hoping I made the top 10.
Well, before we let you go, we know there's some sponsors on the car and a couple people out there watching here tonight. Let's see if you can get them all right. I'm going to check them off my list. I have them written down here.
Well, it's not too many. First, I want to thank my wife for letting me race on these Sunday nights. I want to thank Jordan Hen Racing. Check them out on Facebook. Slowly but surely getting the car, the 358 modified together to start our season. Turn 3 Racing Network for coming on board with us and, putting on these broadcasts. I want to thank Al for putting this league on. It's a lot of work for him. I know it is, and it's a lot of fun. Bartel Builders for sponsoring the series. Little chatter in the pits. They might be coming back next year. There might be a rumor. I don't know yet. And lastly, I want to thank my Turn 3 posse boys down there. We work every week together. It's nothing but positive energy, and they help keep everyone's head level. So I want to thank all them.
There you hear it from the driver out of Kutztown, Pennsylvania, hoping for a top 10 point finish. Those are being tallied up, and I can tell you the driver, though, that picks up the win here tonight, he is not only your Bartel Builders Series champion here for 2021-2022, he is also the Schoony's Country Market Rookie of the Year this season, and he has set officially a brand new bar for the drivers to shoot at in the upcoming seasons. Talon, you will now set the all-time wins record, along with being the first rookie to win the regular season points championship and the Schoony's Country Market Rookie of the Year. What a season you had, and you just put the icing on the top by leading all 40 laps here tonight in the big show.
Yeah, I really don't know what to say. It was definitely a great season. This was such a fun league to run, and it made my job a lot easier there in the heat race with the random draw, putting me second, and then I started pole here tonight, and I just ran away with it, I guess you could say.
You ran away. You didn't have many challengers. What did your heart feel, though, at the end of this one when that caution flag came out when you were coming to get the Carpenter's Tax Service white flag?
Yeah, I didn't really like to see that caution there. I knew if I got a good jump and went to the bottom, Josiah wasn't going to get me there. I knew there was a little something on the bottom that you could get on the restarts, but that was about it. So I just ran that bottom the last lap to not put myself in the wall and keep Josiah from throwing a slider.
And it worked, and you wound up in victory lane. When you look back at your season, though, because you are going to be the champion here, the points as long as you showed up here tonight at Charlotte, with your car. You were going to win. You know, you really started off the season, some pretty good finishes, but then once we went back home to Pennsylvania, the 4th week of the season for that RST's race at Williams Grove, you parked it in Victory Lane. You went to Eldora, just neighboring state down there in Ohio, and you parked it in Victory Lane. Then you went on a tear. You won at Lanier. You won at Fairbury, Cedar Lake, Kokomo. 5 in a row to finish out the season. 7 total. How do you go to Victory Lane when you look at the names that are in this league? How do you go to Victory Lane that many times?
Luck of the draw in the heat races, I guess. I mean, I only started up front of like 3 of them. But big thing with these big blocks is throttle control and consistency. And if you're not consistent on that throttle and keeping that car straight, you're going to get passed by a lot of people. And I run these things a lot in hosted sessions. And I don't know, I've grown to like them a lot. Best car on iRacing, no doubt about it. And yeah, I mean, I run modified in real life. It's a little bit different, but it helps me.
So I got a question for you here, and we're going to test your knowledge, see if you are one of those statistic guys. How many races were in the season?
12, I believe.
How many wins did you pick up?
7.
How many podium finishes did you have this season?
Believe 9.
10.
I don't know.
11 top 3 podium finishes this season. Your worst finish came back in the opening round all the way back in October at Volusia. Started 15th that race and finished 10th. Not bad.
Yeah, pretty good season, I guess.
So a good season here. You're set the record for a lot of things, Talon. Congratulations once again on the championship. Your championship prize here with the Upstate Racing League for the main championship. Well, you see that car that's out onto the speedway? You will get this car in an RC form, ready with all your sponsors on the side of it for you to wheel around in your off time. I know there's not much off time because I know that that modified is being built in the garage.
Yeah, we're currently working on it. Got the engine in a week or 2 ago, and it's getting there. We're still waiting on some parts yet, but we should be able to fire this thing in the next few weeks.
Well, we got to ask, though, what are the plans this coming season down there in Pennsylvania, and what's upcoming? I know there's an event coming for you and your crew.
Yeah, we have our fundraiser at the Grand Central Tap Room in Fleetwood, Pennsylvania. It's a 2-day event, February 26th and 27th. And yeah, after that, we're going to go to Babs for our first practice and maybe go to a couple more after that. I'd like to hit Selinsgrove for my first short track Super Series event, but after that, our plans are to go to Big Diamond Babs, maybe hit a couple races at Grandview. I'd like to go to Bloomsburg too with the short track Super Series. I feel like that'd be a pretty fun event, but hopefully this year in the real car we can get a little bit better and maybe win a few there too.
Well, you finished 3rd in the overall championship standings. I think it was at BAPS, if I have my note written here correctly. You'll win here tonight with the Bartel Builders series here on iRacing, so it's building up to be a great season in the real side of things. And Talon, congratulations again on winning this championship. Before we let you roll out and drink some apple juice, congratulations on also making sure your internet stayed hooked up here tonight. But who do you really got to thank, as the red carpet is yours, the microphone also?
Yeah, first off, I gotta thank Al Smith for putting on this league. It's a real fun league to run, and wouldn't be here without him. And gotta thank all the drivers for racing me clean, and I race them clean, fun racing throughout the season. Second off, I gotta thank you for putting on these awesome broadcasts every week. Really appreciate it, and my family can watch. And yeah, I gotta thank Kelly Spade Road, Turf Co. Williams Platinum Realty, Grand Central Tap Room, Kutztown Printing, Dorian Lake, Canner's Tire Service, Lucky 13 Tattoos and Piercings, Getsy Chiropractic, Levan Machine and Truck Equipment, Christman's Meat Market, KB Motors Incorporated, Deca Batteries, Matty Pearl Band, and Paulo Court for making all my wraps.
There you hear it, race fans. Your Bartel Builders Big Block Series champion here at the Upstate Racing League. Talon Carter, the rookie, will come in this season. He'll win 7 out of the 12 races on the calendar schedule. He'll pick up 11 top 3s with 12 top 10s on his season. Talk about a machine he was. He will be our champion this season. He'll also pick up, of course, the Schoony's Country Market Rookie of the Year championship. And, well, talking about the championship, we've kept you in suspense long enough. Let's take a look. This is your overall championship standings brought to us by Arts Barbershop at the end of this one. This is how they all tally out at the end. Talon Carter is your champion. You see him there, P number 1. James Normoyle will finish the season off P number 2 overall in the championship standings. The 11 Illinois, Brian Hacker, the driver out of Illinois, will finish 3rd. Kokomo's own Chris Brown will hang on for a 4th place finish, even though his hauler got delayed and did not make it to Charlotte. He'll finish 4th overall. Justin Fuller will be there 5th. Cole Day is in 6th. And Bartels will finish 7th. Justin Smith is 8th. Ryan Holland was 9th. And Dylan Rabtoy will finish in the 10th position. Those are your Arts Barbershop Championship standings here tonight from Charlotte at the season finale for the Bartel Builders Big Block Series. Well, the news came out. Bartel Builders will be back here with the Upstate Racing League next season. We got to thank them for their continued support. Of course, always focusing on providing high-quality service for your construction needs. Whether it's new constructions, repairs, installs, or damage repairs, the Bartel Builders have you covered. Based in Spirit Lake, Iowa, contact them today for all your repair needs. We also got to thank Schoony's Country Market for coming on board this season as the Rookie of the Year title. Schoony's Country Market is a family-owned and operated full-run grocery and deli, offering full-service deli. Also, they have subs, sandwiches, fried food, and the pizza is to die for. We also got to thank Whiteowl Performance, the veteran-owned and operated speed shop. We thank them for coming on board. Of course, the Hanson Starter Shop, also rebuilding alternators, generators, starters, and carrying new ones. 30-plus years of business in the upstate area. And we got to thank RSTs, along with Adirondack Picker, the Cerebral Palsy Foundation, and all the race fans that have tuned in here this season to watch the Bartel Builders Big Block Series. We thank you all for your continued support. But that's going to about do it here this season. We got one more race with the Upstate Racing League, and that is Thursday for a championship on the asphalt side of things. But with everybody with the Upstate Racing League, all of us at Bartel Builders, and all of us here with the Turn 3 Racing Network, my name is Roger Muth. We hope you enjoyed tonight's show here at Charlotte, and we can't wait to see you in Turn 3.